So, speaking of Pretty Little Liars, you went to the final taping in LA.
I did. It was last week.
It was last week. So, I know you've been involved in the television show in several ways. Can you tell us what your favorite memory of Pretty Little Liars was?
I mean, my favorite. I guess there are sort of two different things. Going to the set, they shoot it in LA on the Warner Brothers lot. It's a wonderful place to go. Everybody that works for the show is wonderful, from the sound people to the lighting people to the writers to the people who like bring muffins, to the PAs who drive you around to give you tours of like the back lot. I mean, they're all really, to the actors, and the actors are great too, and I have lots of stories about the actors. They're all really, really great. So I feel like any time that I went was a great memory because I got to see all these people that I had gotten to know. And I'm going to miss them. I mean, I love the story. I love, tuning in every week and seeing what's going to happen now. This is like crazy. But I am going to miss going and having this little town of Rosewood in California. And these people, and the pink Pretty Little Liars golf cart, and the, just all of those things. And it's very sad that it's kind of been dismantled now, and the last couple of episodes are going to be on. Probably my favorite memories, though, are the two times I went and was on the show, which were like equally embarrassing and like really fun, but also pretty embarrassing. The second time, not as much. The second time I was much more comfortable, but the first time I was so afraid. I was so like, the show hadn't even aired on ABC Family, and they wanted me to be Ms. Shepard, Ezra's sub. I had lines, and I was saying before we came out here, I was never in the school plays ever. I tried out once and I didn't make it because I was talking, and that was their big rule. It was like, if you talk, you can't make even the chorus. I wanted to be in the plays, but I was never in them. So I have no experience being on a stage, acting, doing anything. So it was like laughable that I got lines and had to go to wardrobe and whatever. And the camera got on me. I had these lines about being Miss Shepard, and Aria, can I see your paper? Maybe I can help. I know a thing or two about stories. I remember everything. It was so embarrassing. The lines were like so cheesy, and they cut most of them because they were so cheesy. But I got up there and the camera was on me, and I just remember sweating. I mean, it was like shaking, and I was really stiff. I was like, I had to write on the board as I was talking. It was a disaster. And Lucy Hale is so pretty, and she just had those big eyes, and she had this beautiful outfit on, and I was all in gray. I was like in teacherly gray. It was so hideous. And I just was like, it was just a terrible contrast, and I don't know, but it was wonderful because finally I got it right. And I felt so relieved, but then I didn't want to watch the scene when it was on.
Did you watch it? Did you watch the episode?
I think I did, but I think I sort of didn't watch. Now I can watch, but at the time, I was like, no.
Well, you were still in it, so you couldn't have been that bad.
I was still in it. They didn't cut me out entirely. That's true. They didn't cut me out entirely, which was very nice of them.
Yeah.
But then being the newscaster was much easier. Probably because I was just talking to the camera, so I didn't have to act. I just had to talk to the camera.
Did you have a name as the newscaster?
I was Sara Shepard, news reporter, or court reporter.
She also substitute teaches on her time.
She had many jobs in Rosewood. She did many things.
You should have seen if you could have gotten that pink golf cart shipped back to Pittsburgh for you.
I know. I would have loved to keep the pink golf cart. The pink golf cart was great.